parts, so we just have to, is this one? Yeah. That we just have to keep working on those so that you don't have to feel cautious. That's why I think if you have a recital at school that you can get ready for, it's perfect to have, because that's really, you know, you need that much time with it memorized.
Yep.
But this is good. Excellent control, thanks for not letting it run away. 18 and 19 weren't as successful, but you're close. Okay, so that's good. So 18 and 19. I think 18 and 19 have to get going a little bit. But I think that's where we still have to work. Do you feel like that too?
Yes.
To make it easier, you know, because that has to kind of lead and go from there. Excellent clarity. All I wish for is more drama. I wish you were a character in a Puccini opera. Try playing it like Tosca. So
What's that?
Tosca is, it's an opera. I'm not sure of the story. Let's look here.
I'm not really into opera. I've only
Not
heard
that
it.
much either. Tosca. This should probably tell us the story right at the beginning. Tosca, an opera in 3 acts. Okay, let's go to this. It's just got to be dramatic. Dun-dun. Premiere, the work. It's a melodramatic piece set in Rome. It contains depictions of torture, murder, and suicide, as well as lyrical arias. Okay, so anyway, I just think she wants a lot of drama. Yeah. Okay, so this one wrote, interpretation needs more color, dynamics, fluid in running passages. I think he means it is fluid in running passages, but show contrast in melodic lines. Okay, I think we can do that. Expressions focus on this, especially the slow movement. You know, see, that's a judgment thing. I thought your slow movement was really beautiful. But so he may want it, I think the other guy played it a little bit freer. You could experiment with that, but it can't be too free. You know, when you go, you know, you can maybe shape a little bit more in there, but I don't think you can get too changing the rhythm. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I think maybe that's what he thinks you can do. Nice tone, good posture and hand position, show some intensity when playing fortissimo. Yeah, I mean, we just, even if we have to have you, like, do drama, just like, I'll say, move your head like this or something, just to make it, because some people, I don't feel like you need to do that to put a piece across, but some judges really like that.
Like
So
visual.
Yeah, some visual, so we might have to do that. Do not be afraid to play fortissimo. You have what it takes to do it. Good technique playing this. Breathe to prepare for each section of the piece, especially the ending. So maybe we can take some timing things. Yeah, because you play that very well.
Alright.
So you should be proud of yourself. You really did an excellent job.
Thank you.
Especially when you think 3 weeks before you didn't even have it memorized. So you should be very proud of yourself. So are you still playing it?
I didn't play any this week.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, so let's just talk a little bit about, like, in the beginning, how's your hand? Is it still good?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, good, okay. So we were talking about this being, like, apprehensive or scary, right? But we didn't talk about what is this mood. What is that? Just play it.
Okay.
Don't play this, just play that. Because sometimes, you're just like, okay, I have to change to loud, I have to change to soft, I have to, but it's more than that, you know what I mean? It's really a mood.
Alright.
Yeah, so what's the biggest sound, do you think, there? Where should it be the loudest?
Either here or here.
Okay, let's go with the highest one, so it's ba. Okay, so you're going, this B flat just takes you up to the big one.
Okay.
Right, and then this is going to be a little bit less. Not that it's soft at all, but it's ba, bum, ba, bum, bum. So this one doesn't have to go cum. You know what I mean? That's going to start, it's almost like this 4 measures is made up of this, and then you've got yum ba dum bum. So this is the start of this a little bit. So I think maybe if you can make it go to there, like, I don't know. And what mood do you think it is now if you just do that? Okay, let's go through some. It's not happy. No. It's very loud. When you're loud, you can be happy. You can be
Angry.
angry. Is it angry?
No.
Ba, ba,
I
ba.
think it's angry.
You don't think it's angry?
Um,
Is it,
Anxiety?
it could be anxiety. It could be brave, like you're going to defend something. It's courageous. Da, dum. Maybe he's leading an army. Bum, 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 bum. You know? What do you think of that?
yeah.
Somehow I think this bum, bum is just a huge gesture. You know? Here, try that again and think of it as courageous.
Okay.
I think that's really good. Because you might, bum, that was one thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that, I don't know how to write that down for you to remember it, but, you know, I think you just did it, and when you played it, you went, bum. So you looked like, you know, like that was where you were going.
Okay.
Okay, do it again like that. Make it go to there. Really,
Okay.
that's it. So you did a little something with your head. Did you know you did that? When you really make it go there, you go, okay, I'll just see if I can do what you're doing. So when you don't make it go there, you do this. You go, you just go, and this is very still, okay? When you make it go there, you're going, you're really feeling, I got there. So there's a little bit of like this in your whole body,
Right.
okay? And I think that conveys that message more. It doesn't look affected because you just did it 2 out of the 3 times you did it, okay? So I'm just trying to show you what you did. Because sometimes we don't know what we do. When we're really playing well, we don't know.
We got it recorded.
Okay, you're recording it, but you know, in my days when I was in conservatory, we didn't record anything. So I remember I played at my lesson one day, and my teacher said, I was playing a Mozart, slow Mozart piece. He said, oh, that's perfect. He said, you're playing it so well. And we used to have every week a class where you played for each other. So he said, play it at the class this afternoon. Played exactly the same way. I said, okay. I went to the class, I played it, and he said, why did you change it? And I had no idea what I did when it was great, and I had no idea what I did when I changed it. Because I didn't know what I was, you know what I mean? I wasn't sure of what I'm doing. So that's why I like to try to have you know what you're doing all the time.
Right.
Okay? All right, so let's do that one more time, and then we'll...
Alright.
Good. Now the other one's going to be the same thing. It's going to be bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. So do you see this is a hair less than that?
Yeah.
Okay, but that hair less comes out of feeling it in the right way and not out of trying to make it less. Because if you try to make it less, it makes it almost too soft. Do you know what I mean? Now I think this one's going to have the same shape, so let's do it with that one too.
Okay.
Yeah, that, yeah. Brum, if you have to roll that, just let it roll. Yeah, yeah. Don't be shy about it. Bum, brum. That's gonna scare me. The
Okay.
sforzando, okay?
Okay.
All right, so then, I think that, so I would add that to these, okay?
Alright.
Now, this I think is very good. This is very, so let's just go from here. I think this is great. I think when we get in here, you could, do you love this part?
Mm-hmm.
You have to show me that more,
Okay.
okay? Maybe, I don't know if it's a little fast, because sometimes I feel like I'd like you to enjoy this melody. You know, I want it to sing, so it doesn't have to be da 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 da. You can take a little time in it, okay? Let's just go from here. Big here. Okay, and there, that's the first note. That's the peak like that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so this doesn't, this is fine, but do you feel rushed when you do that? Da, da, da?
A little bit.
Yeah, it could relax just a little bit. So when you go, ya dum and da dum dum, okay, just do it again and let that relax. It doesn't have to be on a metronome.
Okay.
Good, let's do it again. You know when you do, let's just do this again. Da da dee da 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 dum bum bum be da 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 dee dun dun dun. We don't want a space here. I don't want you to go ba dum bum bum. I want you to go ba dum bum bum. So if you want to spread these a little so you're steady, that's okay. Let's do, yeah. Boom, yeah. Make sure, bum, ba, dum, bum, bum. This sends you down here. Ba, dum, bum, bum, bum. Excuse me. Da, dum, bum, bum. Yeah, just practice it. Ya, da, da, dum. Right. Do it again, that's good. How is that?
Okay.
Yeah, now do. Ya, dum, bum, 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 bum.
Okay.
Yep, do it again. So it's all continuing all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think, you know how you can jump this way, or you can jump this way? Go the flat way.
Okay.
Try that.
How do you do it?
Yeah. I'm just kind of going right along the keys instead of going up in the air.
Okay.
Right. And maybe, you know, this has to bounce a little bit, but then it can come, what I want it to do is come down so you can get back up. You're going to kind of make an ellipse as you go down there.
Okay.
That was good. Did that help knowing the shape?
Yeah.
So this part goes under, and then this part takes you over. Okay? Try it one more time. Is that good?
Yeah.
Now let's start from here again.
Okay.
Good. So when you do the first one, you do da 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 da. Maybe just make this a little bit, I don't know, a second longer, because it's going to take you somewhere else, and there's a retard on this one. So, and then, because you want to hear that a little bit more, okay? Now then when you get here, you go right into your new tempo, right? Because it says con anima and everything. But if you can make it go, if you can make this one where you go over, do the ellipse this way or do the ellipse this way. But see which way so you want. See, I think you want to get used to that left hand and enjoy it more. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's just. So I'm not really fast on this measure. I'm just taking my time. So I'm here. See, I don't think you have to go faster than that, really. Okay? So let's go from here and just spread that out a little bit more.
Okay.
And if you don't know what I mean when I'm saying some of this stuff, just say, I don't get what you mean. Okay, don't be shy about that. That's fine. It's okay. Open up. Open up now. Get more. Right. So I feel like when you get here, you're afraid to go faster and open up more. Do you feel like that a little?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to go at the end because it's got to lead you into those arpeggios. This was beautiful the way you did it. You know, you have to pay attention to, there's not too many of these marks, but you want to watch all of them. Does that set it up a little bit differently for you?
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? You do, somehow when you do this, I feel like you get softer here. I want to hear this, and then, you see how you've got that little top, and it's doing. If you were a cellist, that would be your line. So you know, and you know, when you think about orchestral instruments, so many people make such a sacrifice to play in an orchestra because they're not getting the great parts. They're not going, the violin's going. Okay, but you know, the second violin's just going. Yeah, and the cellist, this is pretty good. See, but I think I don't hear your thumb enough. I know we talked about the beat, but you need the thumb too. So let's do it again so we hear the thumb too. So you want to enjoy that part as well.
All right.
Okay? Yeah, try it again. I almost feel like it's da da dee, da 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 da. I don't feel like it's really even. Do you feel like it's even?
No.
Okay, so let's just do it slow so you can just make it even. You can just start here. Ba, 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 ba. You know, when I worked with Dorothy Taubman, she always talked about spacing. That all the notes have to, in a place like this, have to be spaced with an equal amount of space between them. Okay? So what do you have to listen for when you're listening for something to be even?
the beats?
Not really. You have to listen to the spaces between the notes to see if those spaces are all the same, which is a real different thought, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, in a way you're not listening to the note. If you can, oh, those spaces are different, so. And it's all in here, don't brush that, you're very good down. Okay, so just do it a little bit slower. You can just start there and just listen for your left hand to be even there.
Okay.
Oh, it was good until there. That's it. How is that?
Oh, it's really different.
Isn't it different?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're making that whole texture really even. Like you wouldn't buy a pretty top like this if this stuff was all uneven, it didn't look right. Right?
Yeah.
And your mom wouldn't buy her striped blouse if those stripes weren't even. So see, our texture's gotta be really even. Let's do that once more. Because this is the kind of practicing, it's not that much fun, but it makes the fabric of your playing really good. And then you can change the colors in it and express it more because you've got that even control, which I think you don't have. And I think you had said that to me before. I don't feel like this is even. It wasn't, we didn't have time to do everything.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, so try it one more time because that was good. It just takes that real listening.
Yeah. That's much better. Yeah.
Now, I feel like you're doing the over-under. Yeah, and do you feel like you're doing that shaping while you're doing it, while you're playing?
Yeah.
That's good. Now let's go a little faster.
Okay.
And I want you to go from the measure before so you get. Okay? Good. Do it again. I think it's hardest to get into the first one.
Yeah.
Do you feel that? So you're going here, 1, 4, 5, and then to 3? Is that what you're doing? Your hand is a little bigger than mine, so if you want to go 3, 3, that's whatever feels good.
Okay.
But this last 3 notes here is an under to take you, maybe you don't want to go over yet. See, this is like, when I do this goes flat, and you see how I can turn this way and then that way? See, this is flat, and then the 5 turns me around. Try that, just go 1, just start on the F.
Okay.
Is that helpful?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we didn't have that. See, sometimes having the right shape, it kind of delivers your body to the key in the right way. Do that again, just under, over. Is that better? Okay, so you can work on that. That'll be better. Then I think this is fine. Let's just go from here and go right back to your tempo, okay?
Okay.
That's okay. Okay, now what do you think this is doing? I think your short ones are really excellent, okay? And the playing of this isn't bad, but what mood is it? So what do we have in the beginning? We've got the bravery, or the, okay, and then we have this, we had a little dance, and we had this, then what is this going? Yada-dee-da-da-da-dum, yada-dee-da-da-da-dum, yada-dee-da-da-da-dum. Let's see, what is it? Is it brave again? Kind of? It's like happy and brave, isn't it?
Victorious?
Yeah. So your victory just kind of fizzles out here. Okay. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So this is yada yada dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 dum. Boom. Here I am. You know, it's a big gesture, but you kind of take it down soft. So let's see if you can do these, and then this has to stay strong. So when you go yum, bum, and that's the heroic gesture, where in the beginning, that's the aggressive gesture. Okay, but it's the same gesture, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so we've got to kind of have that same bum, bum when you get up to here, okay? So let's start here again, or I guess it's this one, yeah. That's okay. Okay, now when you do that, I want your hands to fly off.
Oh.
You're gonna go bum, bum, just like the end,
Alright.
okay?
Uh,
Yeah, you can do this long one if you want. Yeah, but don't go, just let your hands really tough. Just practice that. Bum. Right. How about if you do, so this is only in the left hand. Can you just come straight up like this, not like this? Just really like you're grabbing something and you just let your whole hand just come up like this. Okay, so you're gonna go, and then, yeah, so it just looks like you've got more energy, okay?
Alright.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, try it again from here now. And I liked how you were giving me the beat. I had this one, this one, this one, boom, boom. Great. Yeah, this okay. That's it. And you can almost stay bum, bum, like frozen for a second. Then you go over here. Okay, like that's your pose. One more time on that. That's great.
Okay.
he's maybe right about. Listen for the B flat. You do it again. It's la-da-da-dum. Is it a little different? Thanksgiving Day, Halloween night, but yada-da-dum, yada-da-dum. So it's on. It's gonna. Okay. And you know, that was better. What might also, if you spread your fingers on all the keys, you might not be able to get to each note. It's better if you just go. Don't reach out, just be on the first note and move. Try that, don't spread, yeah. Yeah, and I have to think that's better. I have to go forward. So I just don't go to the right. I feel like I go forward and then I turn right. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yada-dee-dum. So you have to go, yeah, you have to go forward and then right. So that'll make that better. Okay, great. All right, so that's great. Same thing. So if we went into this soft part here, the slow part, let's just see if you can shape that line. Da-da-dee-dum, bum, bum. Da-da-dee-dum. Yeah, let's try that. Just make it more expressive.
Alright.
And you're thinking, what does that mean, right? Yeah,
Well, people define it differently, really.
they do. What do you think it means? See, to me it means,
depends on the notes as well.
you're very right. Okay, so it means we have to express whatever is here. Yeah, so what is the mood here?
Kind of peaceful, like,
Mhm.
it's just very, it's like singing.
Yeah. So what kind of a song is it when it goes, where are these notes in here? Okay, we don't need all these. You can take these all off if you want. Sometimes you have to house clean. You know, so this, remember we talked about this? That's the background, right? And then you've got this